Okay, students, so we are seeing the syllabus of sociology optional. Now we are into the paper 2. You must know here that I always told my student that paper 2 is always more scoring than paper 1. You will always get 10, 15 marks more than the paper 1. So what you have to do is try to use the concept from the paper 1. Hmm? You know, use the concept from paper 1, the perspective, the sociological perspective and theories, and you have to use it in paper 2. There will be some contemporary based questions. So if you can do well in those questions, there will be 5 to 7 questions. If you can do better in that questions, you will get 10, 15, 20 marks more than paper 1 and 10, 20 marks more than other students, which will provide you an edge over other student in this exam. Look, this is a competitive exam. It's all about leaving everyone behind you. So beware, this paper 2 will give you more marks, but you have to use the concept of paper 1, which I will tell you how to do it. The concepts, theories of paper 1, you have to use it in paper 2. Okay, so we see the paper 2. The first part is introduction of Indian society. The second part is social structure of India, and third part is social changes in India. See, the structure and change in Indian society is the theme of paper 2. Structure and change in Indian society. What is the structure of Indian society and how the changes have taken place over the time. This is the theme of the paper 2. If you understand these two things, what is the structure of Indian society and how the changes have taken place in the Indian society, if you understand the theme and if you can connect it with paper 1, you are rest assured you will get very good marks, over 150 marks to the 160 marks, maybe 170 marks if you do well, of course. And in these two papers, in optional papers, if you can get over 280, 300 marks, you will have a very good rank. Okay, so focus on your optional papers. Now we see the paper 2. The paper 2 is structure and change in Indian society. The first part is introduction to Indian society, in which first chapter is perspective on the study of Indian society. We will study 3 scholars here. G.S. Ghure, we will see M.N. Srinivas, and we will see A.R. Desai. A.R. Desai is his sociology is Marxist sociology. M.N. Srinivas is an structural functionalism theory. He gave structural functionalism theory in the context of Indian society, and G.S. Ghure gave the Indology. Okay, so these 3 things we have to read. After that, we will study how the colonial rule, how the British Empire influenced India and Indian society, how the Indian nationalism emerged, how the modernization of Indian tradition took place, what were the protests and movements during the colonial period, and what were the changes, the social reform that took place during the colonial period and to the time of the independence. Okay, this is the first part. Then we will look into the social structure, and we will see in social structure the rural and agrarian social structure. What is the social structure in the rural parts of India? We will see the concept of Indian villages. What is the idea of Indian villages? We will see the various village studies. Many scholars have gone into the village and gave their theory about the system, the social system that works in Indian villages, the structure that is present in Indian villages. Because you know, the basis of Indian society, the foundation of Indian society are the Indian villages. The India lives in its villages. Okay, so then we will see various evolution of land tenure system, the land reforms we will see, and then we will go to the caste system. You know, everyone knows the caste system in India is very very prevalent, so we will have to study in very deep. Okay, what are the different perspective on the caste system? We will see GS Khure, MN Srinivas, Louis Demo, Andre Bete. We will see their perspective, their theories on the caste system. We will see the features of caste system. What are the different features, or what are the different characteristics of the caste system? What are the characteristics of the caste system over the space of India? How the caste system in North India is different from the uh, South India, and over the course of time, how it has changed. We will see the untouchability. You know, untouchability, it has been legally removed, but it stays in the society, we all know. So we will see what are the forms, perspective, the theories about the untouchability, how it affects the society, uh, how it how it is present in society, how it came into the society. So we will see the untouchability, the various theories of untouchabilities. Then we will go to the tribal communities of India. We will study about the tribal communities of India. We will see that there are many definitional problems, um, and we will see how the tribal communities has spread geographically over India. And we will see the various colonial policies, the British policies that affected the tribal community of India. And we will see how the integration to the mainstream of Indian society, the tribal communities, how they have been uh, being mainstream to the Indian society, and is that working or not? We will see that. And then we will see the social classes in India, the agrarian, the rural part of India, what is the class structure is present there. Then we will see the middle class in India, how the middle class thinks, how middle class work, what is the middle class. We will see the industrial class, where they are present, what is their mindset, the theories about them we will study. And we'll go to the system of kinship in India. And you can see the from the first paper you will get so many linkages of kinship in India. Okay, so, and religion and society. If you remember from the last video, we have studied the I have told you that there is in first paper also religion and society is present, and in the second paper also religion and society, but in the context of India. So these two chapters from paper 1 and paper 2, these two chapters are so much interlinked. We will see the religious communities that are present in India, various religious communities, what are the problems of religious minorities, what is the perspective of religious majority, what are the various religions, how they are structured in the society. We will see that. And the third part of India will be the social change in India. Third part of the paper 2 will be social change in India. I have told you that in paper 2 we will see the structure of India, and then the change in the Indian society that has taken place over the period of time. We will see that. So third part is social change in India. We will see the in first chapter, in third part, vision of social change change in India. Okay, after the independence, how the planning commission, what was the development planning, how it worked, what was the mixed economy, why we not chose the capitalist or communist type of economy, why we chose the mixed economy, what was the vision of then Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, what was his vision. We will see the constitution, law and social change, how the constitution and law led to the social change. You have seen the equality, and if you have read the constitution polity, you will know that from the constitution we get so many rights. We get right to equality, we get right to justice, and we get right against untouchability. So how the constitution and law made the social change in India, and we will study how education. From last video I have told you that the British created a class which will be educated in English. They will be brown by color, but they will be English by mindset. So how the education led to the social change. Those scholars who were being taught by the British education system in India, introduced by Lord Macaulay, they were the defining character in Indian independence. So how education and social change, how they are related, we will see that. We will see the rural and agrarian transformation in India, how the rural development uh, taking place over the course of time, community development program, cooperatives. The poverty has been a great problem of India since the drain of wealth took place in the colonial period. So the poverty was a very prevalent problem when the British left India. So how the poverty alleviation schemes came into existence, have they been succeeded or not? We will see that. We will see the green revolution, how it led to social change. Because before green revolution, we were buying. We don't have enough money also, and we were buying uh, the grains from foreign, and that led to so many problems. Then after green revolution we become self dependent. So we will see that. We will see that the how the modes of production change in Indian agriculture setup. We will see the problem of rural labor bondage, bondage labor migration. You see from UP, Bihar, mostly this part, the migration take place to Mumbai or South India, uh, or the Punjab, Haryana. At those places we will see what is the cause of that migration, and what the problem is caused by the migration. We will see that, and we will then see the industrialization and urbanization in India. We'll see the Pandit Nehru was a very great advocate of the industry, the big industries. So after he become the Prime Minister of India, after India become independent, he chose the India will be an industrialist society. So how the evolution of modern industry took place, how the growth of urban settlement took place, how the working class evolved, what is the informal sector, what is the problems and causes of child labor, and what is the slums, the problem of slums in the urban space. We will see those things. Politics and society we will see the social movement in modern India. I have told you that the social movement from paper 1, this chapter is interlinked. We will see the peasant and farmer movements, and we will see women movements, we will see backward class and Dalit movements, we will see environmental movements, and we will see ethnicity and identity movements. It's a very very important chapter. We will see the population dynamics. We have officially become the most populous country of world, so this chapter becomes very important. We will see the various theories and data structure and of population, population size, how it is been growing, the composition and distribution of population. We will see various component of population growth like birth, death, migration, what have been the various population policies, what is family planning, why it has worked in India or not, and what are the causes for that. We will see the emerging issues like aging, sex ratio, child and infant mortality, reproductive health. Reproductive health is a great problem in rural India. So we will see what are the causes and what are the things we can look into. And then the last chapter is challenges of India transformation. So you see all these chapters. We will use the concept from paper 1. We will study it in detail, and when you are done with the syllabus, you will be able to get more marks, because paper 1 is quite fixed. You know, you cannot change the theory of Marx, you cannot change the theory of Durkheim, because they have given their theory and they have perished from this world, they are fixed. But in paper 2, the things are dynamic. You can always create an edge over other student if you have an analytical thinking mind. So we will see paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, the syllabus ends here, and how we will go about our business we will see in the next chapter. And from next chapter we will start officially. We will give you some advices, how you have to make notes, how you have to study, what you have to do in your study. We will start in the beginning, and then we will start the first chapter of paper 1, that is sociology, the discipline. So be prepared, come for the next class, and rest assured the classes will be as good as any coachings in India. And if you work hard, believe in process, do your discipline, you will get success. There is no chance you are not getting success. Okay, so don't worry, the success is waiting you, and we are going to study from the next lecture. Bye bye.